Oke, assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh teman-temanku semua. Jadi di video kali ini kita bakal bermain FIFA Mobile Global Series lagi teman-teman semua. Nah, di konten hari ini kita bakal apa ya bakal mereaction live streaming dari streamer FIFA EA Sportnya langsung Bro Anwan, di mana beliau itu menge-share pemain-pemain TOTY yang bakal keluar nanti jam 2 dini hari teman-teman ya. Langsung saja kita ke videonya sekarang. Oke.
Live. I'm your host, Antoine. It's great to be on the show today. Hope you guys are all doing great. Obviously, it's a big day for the FIFA mobile community and for this game. It's all about TOTY. It's a TOTY show we got ready for you guys. A lot of exciting things to go through, the TOTY event, the players. I'm seeing so much hype in the chat here already. It is awesome to see you guys. If you didn't also see in game right now, there is a message of the day that comes up linking to stream. So if you guys are coming from the game, welcome. If this is your first time in the stream, welcome to the FIFA Mobile live stream. This is a place where we talk about what's coming up in FIFA Mobile. It's a place for the community to come together, get hyped up on what's going on in FIFA Mobile, what's coming up in FIFA Mobile as well. So if this is your first time here in the chat, welcome. It's good to see you guys. I also see some names I recognize. I'm sure a lot of you guys have been here every couple weeks for these reveals we do. We're already episode 16, which is crazy. It's 2023. We're already at 16 episodes. We're getting the hang of this. This is great. Our viewership as well. We're getting a lot of people in chat already. A lot of new people playing the game coming in. And then obviously just like the core community, you guys are hyped. And it's just a good time all around. So before I get into TOTY though, I do want to ask chat a couple questions. The first question was, did you guys get an event icon from National Heroes, or did anybody get a prime icon from National Heroes? That's what I was curious about, because I mean, personally, I really like the National Heroes skill showdown part of it. A lot of the rewards were kind of luck based in other sections, which was kind of mixed for some people. If you got lucky, good for you. I didn't. But the skill showdown part was a lot of fun. I went in and played a lot of verse attack. Really kind of got to show off my skills. I held a pretty good win percentage as well, and I was able to go claim myself an event icon. I was hoping for Czech. I ended up getting Del Piero. But I just want to know here in chat, did you get any of those? And was anyone lucky enough to get Keen? Because I know that I saw a few Keens coming up on Reddit and Discord. But I want to see here in chat. Del Piero, Del Piero L. I mean, I got Del Piero. I put him in as a striker. Kind of a short-term option for me. He'll be okay with these ABO I've got up front. You got Keen and Czech easy. Very good, very good. I see some people got Larson. I know there's a little bit of mixed reactions on Larson. I saw some people weren't as hyped for him, but obviously Drogba in the Star Pass was another top event icon, not related to National Heroes. But yeah, as you guys all know, National Heroes is coming to an end. It was a 3-week event. A lot of interesting gameplay in there. We did have our show a few weeks ago. But as National Heroes ends, we welcome a new event. And as I'm sure you guys can tell by the background I have going on here, also by the Twitter post we've had out this.
Nah, jadi gini ya teman-teman ya, dari yang aku ambil dari ucapannya Bro Anwan itu, National Hero ini adalah hari terakhir, berhubung sekarang ini hari hari Kamis, ini hari terakhir. Nanti itu jam 2 itu TOTY-nya baru keluar begitu.
Social posts with the video of that card art, which looks real nice, and just kind of the hype we're generating. It is time for Team of the Year. It is TOTY time. FIFA Mobile You guys all know what that means. If you've been playing previous seasons, you know what TOTY is. It's one of the most prestigious events of the year. It's one of the biggest events of the year. And what it does is it brings together all these nominees that are the most impactful and the best players in the sport from the past 12 years. Or I mean 12 months. So Team of the Year are the best players of the year. It is all the stars that you
di kartu TOTY-nya itu nanti
love to watch, guys.
Ada kartu best player TOTY juga. Itu
who have performed amazingly well this season,
best player
and they
TOTY
all come together
KTP,
to
begitu.
Put on what
Kartunya.
should be a really, really great event. So, without further ado, we're going to pull up our banner here for Team of the Year players. Chat, take a look at that.
Tuh.
Your Team of the Year players coming up here. So, if you do notice, it is a mix of some starters and nominees. As you can tell, there are guys like Vinicius and Salah and Son and Allison who are in this banner. But these are just kind of the top OVRs we wanted to showcase for Team of the Year, because it's a bit of an interesting format we've got going on. So there's a mix here of some starters and some nominees, but as we're launching at week 1 here, it's all nominees. So there's even some guys that you would think like Bellingham or Militao that aren't in this banner. Their OVRs are a little lower, but in a couple of weeks' time, there's a thing called TOTY, Ultimate Team of the Year. And that's where the starting 11 that you voted on console and also for mobile, those guys will come up with the biggest OVRs. So we don't have that yet for you guys, but what we do have here is our week 1 players for TOTY. And obviously the OVRs here stand out. We're into 109 territory for these guys and 108s. And we're going to go into it a little bit later here, but the stats on these players are pretty unreal. So I'm just going to hold this up for a little bit longer because I need to pull up the gameplay. I need to pull up basically the bulk of our show here, which is going to be showcasing Team of the Year. So we're just going to hold on to this banner for a little bit longer. I just want to know in chat, out of these players, who are you going for? Who do you want? Is it Mbappe? Is it Haaland? De Bruyne? Are you even going for maybe like a Salah or Vinicius? Because I know it's been a while since we've seen a Salah item in game. He's much deserved. So let's hear in chat, who is, out of these 12, who are you most excited for? I'm seeing a lot of different players here, obviously the big names. Also kind of interesting to see what you guys think about some of these guys were in Team of the Tournament at 108s. But the stats on these guys are much better, as we'll see. So yeah, seeing a lot of different answers here, but as you can expect, the big names. So chat, that was kind of the first little look at Team of the Year. What we're going to do now is actually go through the Team of the Year event. So we're going to pull up the event here on my phone. We'll see if I get that. Yep, there we go.
Oh.
Just going to scooch over just a little bit. We are in TOTY. So this is the TOTY event. As you can see, you come in. This is the main chapter. And it's quite simple. You basically come in, you play a couple skill games. As you can see here, 3 skill games every day, and then you play a couple matches. The teams you play against is actually kind of cool. You play against a TOTY team of TOTY players and then an Icons team. But the way it works is you come in and you play, and you'll get these currencies called TOTY tokens. Right there, you can see. And you'll be getting TOTY points. So every day you come in, you complete these 5 nodes, and that gets you those 2 currencies. Very simple and straightforward. So from there, we're going to go into this TOTY chapter here. And the base of this event really is opening up a TOTY player claim with the TOTY tokens that you earned. So I obviously don't have enough TOTY tokens here to do it, but you would need 40. and that gives you a 98 plus
Bisa dijual.
TOTY player.
Kalau yang guaranteed,
So you would come in, you open this, and you just get a bunch of these TOTY players, and from there you take those TOTY players into this player exchange, and then you would put in your 4 TOTY players, and then you would exchange it, and then you would get a chance at a possibility of a bunch of different players all the way through TOTY, possibly even an icons player as well, and we'll get into those icons shortly. So, oh, that's something to the Prime Icons chapter. So I'll come back here into the TOTY event. So you basically, as I said, you open this, you get players, you put it into an exchange, and that gives you other players. So it's just a trade-in. And then from there, you can see on this milestone, if you complete 50 of these exchanges throughout the whole TOTY event, you will get a 109 plus OVR TOTY player. So it's over this 20 days it'll unlock, and then you can start earning progress towards the milestones there. So that is the TOTY section. Very simple. You'll be getting players there. Let's now move into the Prime Icons chapter. So it scrolled me over a little bit there. But as you can see, we have the 3 main Prime Icons in TOTY right here. We've got Van Basten, Ballack, and Maldini, and this is the chapter just focused on them. So you're going to come in, and you're going to be using these things called Prime tokens. So you'll be earning these from Star Pass, from store offers, different places throughout the event, and from there you can open this Prime Icon claim for a variety of different event icons or Prime icons. I'm just going to scroll through this preview here. There's also some TOTY players in there as well, but some of these event icons do look really good. So you'll come in, you can open some of these ones. There's the currency offers and the ad watch for them. And then, as you can see here, yeah, you get Prime tokens, and then there's also the different offers for other Prime tokens. After that, if you get to the end of this milestone path, which is 1,600 Prime tokens used, you will get one of these 3 Prime icons. So that's kind of the gist of this Prime Icon chapter. Very simple, but the rewards are very exciting. And I don't even want to get into the player stats yet, because they, I think, will be kind of crazy. And it's a big jump from previous events. But just letting you guys know there that hold on to your pants, because the stats are kind of wild. Our last chapter here is the reward path. So this is kind of a simple part of the event. You don't need to you don't need to do anything to claim these rewards. All you need to do is earn TOTY points. And then for earning the TOTY points, you don't spend them, you don't use them. You unlock these different rewards every week. So you come through and you can get a certain amount every single week, and it'll unlock these milestones of rewards. And then at the end, there'll be different rewards that come through just for playing your skill games in your matches. Very simple, and there's some exciting rewards in there as well. And this goes every single week. There's a new reward path that unlocks with that new rewards as well. So all the way to week 8, and these unlock weekly, and you can come in and you can claim your rewards just for playing your skill games and matches. So that is basically the full kind of chapter by chapter look. Just want to take a quick break here, chat. What do we think of TOTY so far? Are we looking at a dub in chat? Are we looking at an L? Are we looking at I need to see more? What are we feeling like, chat? Because I've seen chat kind of going a bit crazy on some of these these looks. Seeing dubs, very nice. It's simple, right? It's a straightforward event. It's a lot of claiming players. So if that's something that you like, and you're excited about getting a bunch of TOTY players, then this event, I think, will scratch that itch for you. So seeing a lot of dubs in chat, and the OVRs and the players here are, as mentioned, top of the line. The icons as well, a lot of different icons. We'll spend some time later in stream going through them. as well as explaining where they are. And there are future icons to come as well. So every couple weeks, there's new icons that get updated into the game. So I've seen a few people ask as well about other parts of the event, and I will get to that. Firstly, I'm just going to pop up, there are daily quests that you can complete to earn extra TOTY tokens. So things like just finishing the skill games in that main chapter, winning certain matches, goal differences, assists, using TOTY tokens. And then there's some weekly ones as well, like winning the championship in the FIFA World Cup tournament, which is part of this. Playing that tournament will earn you tokens. And then there's some other quests of just division rivals and scoring goals. So things to just get extra TOTY tokens in there and get you on your way to claiming more players. So we'll come back here to the main chapter. And like I mentioned, there's this quest here. The tournament, I'm not going to press on it, but it sends you to the FIFA World Cup tournament. So that is part of getting the extra currency for this event, is just grinding that FIFA World Cup tournament 7 times per week, and then getting your TOTY tokens there. So I just see we popped in a poll here for TOTY. You got a couple options here. Vote if you want to be part of this. Is it event of the year? I like it. Not sure. Not for me. I want to see chat. What are we feeling so far? Mind you, we haven't even looked at players, so this is just purely based on the format. So I'm seeing a lot of people liking it. That is fair. And also, one thing I'll just add into this here too, is I'll go into while we're looking at the poll results, is there's a challenge mode. So it's been a minute since we brought back challenge mode. TOTY challenge is going to be in there. And you'll be getting 56 TOTY tokens. This will be open weekly, so I can actually enter in there and I can show it to you guys because I have a team full of TOTY players. To enter, you actually only need, I think, how many? 3. You need 3 TOTY players in your lineup to enter into challenge mode. Very simple, especially if you're opening those TOTY 98 plus packs. Should not be an issue. And as you can see, it's all PvE and skill game, so very straightforward here. And you'll just complete these to get extra TOTY tokens in there. I'm seeing a few people mentioning seems like a simple event. It is a simple event. I think the real exciting part of this is going to be players and just boosting your team with these insanely powerful players. And yes, there is no head-to-head in challenge mode. So if that is a dub for you, then I'm glad. And I just see the poll ended here with I like it. That is great to see. Hopefully we can show off some more things here that can impress you guys. We'll pull up Star Pass here. First look at Star Pass. Nothing really crazy in this. You'll be just earning your Star Pass credits in your normal ways through the quests and just playing the game in general. And as you can see there, you have the Cantona at the 110 event icon. So the difference is there's 2 Star Passes in this event. So Star Pass 1 will be from weeks 1 to 4, and then Star Pass 2 will then open to finish up the events in weeks 5 to 8. So it's a 28-day Star Pass, and then Star Pass 2 is 28 days with new players in there as well. So as you can see as well, we've added training transfer items. We have heard you guys. We know it's a big thing coming in. We will be changing a lot of your players with TOTY, so there are plenty of training transfer items to go around. We hope that kind of makes things a little easier to change. And also we're looking at bringing in some other training transfer items in some way as well. So community, we have heard you loud and clear on that one, and we will keep adding training transfer items when we can, and this is one of them. And you can see the cute little emote here. Wait, what? With the glasses there. And I'll just scroll through the rest here of the TOTY Star Pass. That will take you all the way 75 levels to our main man here, Cantona, who's 110 and a striker. There's a lot of strikers in this event. So if you're looking for a striker, there is so much choice. You're spoiled for choice in this one. So I think I've covered the majority of the event format. Let me just do a quick check through here that I'm not forgetting anything. We looked at challenge mode, we looked at the reward path, we looked at Prime Icon chapter, we looked at just the main TOTY chapter where you claim and then you exchange, and then we looked at just the main skill games and matches. So, and we have looked at the player rewards as well. Yep, we've looked at that. So I think we've covered basically the full look at the event. It's very straightforward. Like you're gonna come in, you're gonna play your skill games and matches, you're gonna get your currencies, and then you're gonna use that to open up TOTY player packs, or the other one will claim you rewards in the milestone. Actually, is there exchange? At the moment, there is no exchange. Not something that I can reveal at the moment. Looks like actually there's a new foundation one. Got a little sneak peek at that one, guys. But in any case, we have looked at the daily quests as well. Yep, we've looked at Star Pass. We are all good, chat, for the event format. Oh, I can't show the store because on the build there kind of shows some like different store offers that aren't live. So there are plenty of cool store offers that are coming up. You'll just have to check those out tomorrow when the game goes live. However, what I do want to show you guys are the players. These are the famous players, and I'll actually just show the full look at the TOTY players. So these are the guys that were showing up in the event previews in the Prime Icon and other claims. There's a lot of choice here. There's a lot of player items. So what I'm going to start with first, I'm not going to go into the event icons, chat, but what I want to start first out is looking at some of these like top TOTY players. So I think the first one, and it's only right we look at, is our cover athlete, the star man, Kylian Mbappe. And you read that right. That is 148 pace. So take that in. 138 shooting, 134 dribbling. You are seeing this correctly. These stats are unreal, really. The TOTY stats are crazy. These will really be top players for your team. And as you can tell here, he is finishing, and he's got the 5-star skill moves and weak foot.
Oke, teman-teman ya. Mungkin video reactionnya itu bakalan banyak banget, soalnya setelahnya Kylian Mbappe ini itu ada beberapa pemain SB-nya apa, 5-star weak foot-nya juga. Nah, ini videonya bakal panjang, mungkin aku lanjutkan waktu event TOTY nanti. Aku bakal bikin konten juga tentang pemainnya gini, pemain dari setiap SB-nya itu gini 5 star atau berapa starnya gitu. Itu nanti aku bakal bikinin konten. Mungkin cukup sekian reaction event TOTY-nya, dan selamat datang event TOTY di FIFA Mobile Global Series di season yang ke-7 FIFA 23. See you di next content. Bye bye. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.